I don't know if you watch it like I do, CB. Hope you're watching it this year because I'm gonna need you to pick a winner.
Well, I watch it typically Saturday, Sunday. The earlier rounds I don't, but man, it's a beautiful thing on Sunday to watch, and just to hear Jim Nance and him talking about it.
Mhm.
It's just that is what you want as a historian to be able to be a part of it. That's something that's on my bucket list. Want to go down and be able to view that, but again, dealing with all the people, you have to have a VIP package. If you don't have the
You do,
VIP
man.
package, walking around could be miserable.
A tradition like none other. And dude, like I love the game of golf so much that I've gotten a little bougie with it, CB. And what I mean by that, even though I'm not that good, I could be a little judgy sometimes. And I was in my feelings when I made this tweet last week. I played a little bit of golf and I was on a par five, right? I just hit a driver down the middle. I'm getting ready, getting hype. Well, actually, no, I just hit a driver down the middle of on the hole before, and I was getting ready. I had the rhythm going, and somebody was waiting in the middle of the fairway on a par five, about 300 yards out from the green, not shooting a layup shot, even though I knew for a fact I had watched this dude hit many times before that because we were the group right behind him, and he did not hit one shot up to 300 yards. So I wanted to ask the USGA, the governing body of golf, to make a rule that says you are allowed, if you shank a shot, the group behind you is allowed to come up to you and kick you square in your nuts. If you shank a shot after waiting for the green to clear. Now that's a little harsh. I know. And everybody has a right to try. Everybody's out there trying to do the same thing. But I got a little upset a little bit that somebody was just waiting and then ultimately hits a poor shot. But I've done it many a time, CB. So I need to slow my roll a little bit.
See, that's why I love to play scramble. Because if you shank it, you ain't got to worry about it. One ball's out there, maybe you just go, try to see if you can bypass it. But that's why I love the scramble. I'm
Yeah.
not playing it I'm not an avid golfer and not playing it as much as you are right now on a consistent basis.
I need to calm my roll down. All right. So CB, give me one pick. And actually, I'm gonna give you my three. I got three guys that I think can be in contention for this. I'm looking at Cameron Young. He just won the tournament earlier this year, and he's a young riser on the way. I got Colin Morikawa, who is my favorite golfer currently right now. He's a tailor-made guy. He's struggled. He's the winner of two major championships. I think he won one during the COVID year, the PGA Championship, and he's won one other one. And then, of course, Rory McIlroy. Got to go with him. He's one of the best to ever do it, and he's coming off his victory from 2 years ago. I know Scotty is the defending champ, and hold on, let me make sure. Let me make sure that I'm right on that because I don't want to mess this up. But those are my three. CB, do you have anybody that you think stands out?
I think for me, I'm going with the rookie, Jacob Bridgman. I think for him,
Ooh.
he brings a lot of excitement,
Mhm.
and nobody's really, putting him to the forefront. But this guy's a great young talent to the tour, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's making moves as you head into the final round on Sunday. So that's going to be one I pay attention. Of course, McIlroy, he's always going to be the name guy that everybody pays attention to, and he's going to be in it. But I just want to see it set up. Nobody's so far ahead in the final round that you realize, okay, this is over before you actually start the round. I just
Mhm.
wanted to be competitive going in to force us to watch the ending of this master because it's a beautiful thing if when it's close and
When it comes
everybody's
down to
on
Sunday.
edge,
Yeah.
just trying to figure out what everybody is doing. So that's what I want to see.
I hope that too. I failed to mention Scotty Scheffler, the best player on the planet right now.
Hmm.
If he gets out to a good start on Thursday or Friday, it's probably going to be over. So I hope that it stays competitive. To your point,